This girl has congenital heart disease. Since childhood, she's been carefully protected at home by her parents. But during high school enrollment season, Sakurai convinced her parents. She finally left home. At school, she met the boy who had made such an impression on her. After successfully confessing, they became a couple. Their relationship grew more and more intimate. But when people get close to happiness, they become afraid, because they fear losing it. So when Hinata asked about her future dreams, she was instantly brought back to reality. Summer was coming. What future did she have left? It was time for her routine medical checkup again. Sakurai discussed with her mom what excuse to use for missing school. How could she naturally skip half a day of classes? Finally, they decided, today she would just say she overslept. While Sakurai was still chatting with her mom, Dad had already arrived at the cemetery to draw a number. His face was grim. More accurately, that emotion was closer to despair.
私、あそこがいいな。
え？
うん。ここがいい。
買っちゃう？買っちゃおうか。
買っちゃいますか。決まりだね。やっとね。
His daughter was still alive now, but he had already imagined the scene of parting countless times. Still unable to bear this kind of pain, over 10 years of psychological preparation had made Sakurai into a relatively optimistic child. But mom's trembling hands revealed the truth. She had only taught her daughter how to face death. She herself had never learned how. Another routine examination. Just as expected, Sakurai's condition hadn't improved. Looking at mom's dejected face, even though she said nothing, Sakurai felt the pain, following her usual approach. This was the time to crack some jokes. Although she pretended to be energetic in front of her parents, she could already feel her body getting worse and worse. At school, she still had to keep pretending. If separation was painful, then this pain had already taken root in the couple's hearts. When mom called her husband, she repeated the doctor's words. The phrase "prepare yourself" mentally cut deep into her heart. What her husband said next made her break down even more.
当たったよ。当選した。萌がここがいいって言ってた。お墓の一番いいとこ。
As if it was fate's arrangement, they had just drawn the cemetery plot number at this time. The father kept repeating those 4 words, as if blaming himself.
俺が当てた。くじ。俺が当てた。
If he hadn't drawn that number, would their daughter's life be extended? A train passed by. The mother's cries were drowned out by the train's noise. Then the crying grew louder and louder. It became the most heart-wrenching sound in this wilderness. Meanwhile, Sakurai's birthday was approaching. Hinata asked about her wish. Sakurai remembered the day was the rare strawberry moon that happens once in a century, so she wanted to watch it with the person she loved.